All right, down at Nike Portland right now, we have the Nike Doernbecher event, and the kids are inside and hopefully gonna get some boxes signed. I'm gonna try to get some product, but this is the line right now. We're back here. I'm gonna try to get the Jordans. I'm gonna try to get the Dunks, and then this is the line that we're staying in right now. What's going on, fam? How you guys doing? Good, good. How you guys doing? Good, good. What's going on, family? You guys going? What are you guys going after? Dunks, yeah. I'm not gonna have much of a chance back here, but all right, and we're back here. As you can see, with the little fam, this little lady.
I'm here for you.
I know, we appreciate you. So we're gonna try to get the Dunks. We're gonna try to get the Jordans, and we're gonna meet the kids. They're gonna be inside. It's gonna be fun.
All the kids made it today too.
Wearing those, and I'm wearing these.
What are those?
Yo, what is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals, check the link in the description, and happy shopping. Today's video, though, I have a double pickup from Nike Portland. I actually went down there for the Doernbecher release and the Doernbecher launch because I was really trying to get a couple of the pickups, but we were pretty far back. I ended up going with my friend Lena, and then we were like really far back in the line. So because of that, we didn't really have as much of an option to be able to pick up some of this stuff. By the time we got to the front, mostly everything was gone except for the one that I actually really wanted, which is the one I'll show you guys here in just a second, the Air Jordan 15s. However, I was really bummed because the kids were actually there signing the boxes as they usually do every year. And unfortunately, since we were so far back in the line, we missed out. But I did see some of the kids come out of Nike Portland, and I had a little bit of footage that I'll show you guys right here. I know, we're gonna miss him.
Aiden's leaving already. Yeah.
Already? You guys have been here for a while.
Yeah,
you guys have been.
What a long day for them already.
Look
How
at
long
this.
have you been here?
Since 8.
I like the hat too. The hat is
Yeah,
dope.
you had to get Peyton's hat.
Great. I like that.
I told you those were still online. Yeah. Isn't it a fun thing?
It's changed how this on a Nike.
So you
Yeah,
get
they
like
look
a
good.
one
I
of
like the-
one. Oh my goodness. We wear like the same thing.
It's weird.
Eden, you did a really good job,
Dude,
buddy.
and the sweatshirt.
Stop. I'm gonna get that too.
Oh, he went. Yeah, those were just like a couple weeks ago because he's that cool now.
But it's yeah.
I love it. The Air Forces.
Look at those.
I'm in line since 8 to get these shoes because they're awesome. They're my favorite.
I like your whole outfit.
Amazing. It's like a
The
little
shoes. All
celebrity.
right.
I love the chicken. I know.
Hi, Joey.
Bye. Wish they still had some.
That was the closest I got to him this year. This year, I did not go to the Doernbecher fundraising event, something that I always love to go to. I've been to in the last 4 years, but this year I just could not make it happen. The timing of everything, especially with the new baby that we had, and then Complex Con and leaving town and weddings that I DJ'd, I literally just couldn't do it. I had to have that weekend home with the family. So because of that, I missed out on meeting the kids this year, so I didn't get to hear all of the awesome stories, but I know Cousteau covered all of that stuff, so if you guys didn't check out his channel, check out his channel. I'm sure most of you guys already have seen it. That being said, we'll show you guys the pickups and then a little bit of a review of my first thoughts of these shoes right here. So we have a double pickup here. So the box price on these were actually $190, which is a normal Air Jordan Retro. It wasn't $225 or anything inflated, which was kind of nice actually. It was just that still crazy $190 price point. But Air Jordan 15 Retro DB for Doernbecher, and it says black, white, metallic, gold. And you guys have seen some of the pictures of the shoes already, so I'm sure some of you guys already know what you're looking at. But the Doernbecher Freestyle box, which is something that they introduced the previous, I think, year or two, and it's kind of cool that they actually have their own Freestyle boxes, has Doernbecher on the side. For those that don't know, just a quick recap, Doernbecher is a children's hospital in Portland, Oregon. I drive by it every single day to work, and when I was a kid, I actually went there because I had some back issues. But it's basically a really, really well-established facility and one that works only off of donations. And Nike's been doing this freestyle thing for many, many years now. So it's actually really crazy the amount of money Nike's raised for Doernbecher Children's Hospital. And 100% of the proceeds from these shoes go directly towards Doernbecher. Nike doesn't take out some of the costs or anything like that of what it took to make the shoes, produce the shoes, ship, all that other stuff. Nike eats all of those costs. Doernbecher Children's Hospital gets 100% of the proceeds from the shoes. So I think that is something awesome. Not only the shoes, they did have an apparel line as well. But this is a really crazy looking Air Jordan 15. You can see it has crazy amounts of gold in the middle section here. And then the back little tab here is gold also. A little bit of gold writing underneath the tongue. And then a little hit of a Jumpman that's gold in the front. And that is pretty much it. And then the rest is all black. I can't really pull it out, but there's a little flash in there and you can see the gold foil print on the bottom of the insoles. And the craziest part about these that you guys really can't see unless you look really, really close is the upper actually has scales on. Let me see if I can adjust the camera. You can see the scales on here. This is crazy, and it's really like a crazy nubuck on here. Wild materials, man. Definitely something that's interesting. It's like laser cut to have like a scale look on them. Simple shoe, but at the same time, there's so much laser detailing on here that it makes it fun. Now, one thing I didn't show you is Donovan. So this is probably the thing that's the most important to cover when you guys are looking at this sort of Doernbecher stuff. And this is Donovan, as you can see right here inside of the lid. And Donovon Dinneen, I believe is how you say his name, was age 11. Meningococcal infection, kidney transplant, Air Jordan 15 as a shoe. When Donovan was 2 years old, doctors gave him 10% chance of surviving because of the severe bacterial infection. You guys can read the rest about him here, but the shoes are inspired by anime, as you guys could see from Dragon Ball Z, and that is a look at Donovan right here. And it's just a crazy, crazy thing that these kids have to deal with on a regular basis, and then having a really great hospital like Doernbecher Children's Hospital is so essential to making these people just whole again, I guess. You know, I think it's really super important, and it's just such a touching thing to be in an area where this is like seriously the main focus of everything is the kids. And I really can't stress that enough. I believe meningococcal infection is the same thing or related to meningitis, and I've known 2 people in the last handful of years that have actually got meningitis in the bacterial form and unfortunately lost their limbs as well. One of my friends, Issa, I did a fundraiser for him years and years ago when I first started this YouTube channel, and we raised like $1,500 or so for him. But he lost both of his hands and he lost both of his legs to meningitis. And then I also have a friend named Sarah from college as well, and she also contracted meningitis and she lost both of her legs. And I did a fundraiser for her for like $1,000 or something as well. So it's one of those ones that hits home, unfortunately for myself, of knowing people that have suffered from the illness. And it's really crazy how it strikes you overnight, and then next thing you know, the next option that the doctors give you is the fact that you have to be amputated. It's so tragic and so sad. But a lot of these people out there are just survivors, everyday survivors, just like Donovan. Donovan doesn't actually have any feet to be able to even wear his own shoes. But from the video I saw from Doernbecher Children's Hospital, he will be getting prosthetic legs, and at that point he'll be able to actually wear his own shoes. And I think that that is going to be an epic moment, and hopefully they capture that in some forms for all of us to be able to see. But best of luck to Donovan in the future. As for his shoes, I think they're straight fire. I think the whole entire Doernbecher collection this year was really, really dope. In fact, leave a comment in the comment section. What is your favorite pair of Doernbecher shoes? But the reason why I really wanted these ones is because I have every single Air Jordan Doernbecher from the very first one to this one of the ones that actually ended up releasing. I know it's not as hyped up as it was 5 years ago, but for me it's not as much about the hype because I do have a personal connection to the Doernbecher Freestyle program, and just in general, and to Nike. Obviously I grew up in like Oregon and Hillsborough and Beaverton area or whatever my whole life, so that is the main reason why I wanted to get these. Now the 15s are not everybody's favorite cup of tea. In fact, it's one of the least favorites, to be fair. But I actually remember the 15s way back in the day when they originally released. I actually had the samples of an obsidian blue pair when they dropped. I got them from Nike campus for $20 from a sample sale. Back then, it was a different world, man. I wish I could get in on some of that action nowadays because I don't see sample sales like that anymore. But it was pretty cool. And let's actually take out both of the shoes. I never even looked. So the one thing about this shoe that I won't be able to give you guys is the heritage and the history and the reasoning and the, you know, all of the explanation of, and the scales and everything and how that relates to Dragon Ball Z. And if this is like a Dragon Ball Z thing, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. at all. Like I've never watched Dragon Ball Z. I'm just too older. I'm an older dude. And I never really got into anime. My brother was the anime dude of our family. So I don't know anything about the color scheme. And if you guys want to leave a quick paragraph in the comment section and leave that for other people to let them know like why the theming was this way, feel free to do so. I've been sitting here the whole time and I might as well show you that I have two. So this is the other pair, as you can see, and the scales on this one look crazy good. Like it's probably hit and miss on some of these because this is like a hard detail, and any sort of like rubbing on it like kind of disrupts the scales. This side's not as good as the other side, but still, this is probably the best one I've seen. It does get a little bit ashy because of just the nature of the material, but there is both pairs for those that wanted to see. Also, because of the color scheme, I figured I'd break these guys out because I still have these. This is a pair of the Kubo joints right here. You can see the gold details on here, and I'll pull the box out. Really dope box, and this is the only sticker you had for the sizes of the box when they released them. And in order to get these, you had to play a video game that was on like a Kubo website, and that was the only way you could actually win these. And I ended up winning a bunch of them because I was like determined to get them, and obviously I'm a gamer. I've been a gamer my entire life. So I figured out a way to play and win the game. So I secured a pair for myself and a couple friends actually as well. I actually even got a pair for Bull. I helped Bull get his pair, which was pretty crazy. But yeah, pretty fun. This one has a really interesting detail on the heel, and this is why I brought it out, because it was kind of similar but different at the same time. You could see that this has like a really fuzzy sort of vibe to it on the back. There's a little bit of scorpion right there. The way that they did this detail on this leather was nuts. And then this is the one that looked really similar, I thought, so I'd pull it out. And this is just a regular leather, but you can see they did the cross kind of pattern on the leather. And looks sort of similar, but not, I guess, to this. But I figured I'd show you guys both these. And if you guys haven't seen Kubo, it's just a dope movie. There's the beetle right there. In fact, the company that makes this, Lakia or whatever you want to call them, they have a new movie, I believe, that's coming out soon. So I wonder if they're going to have another pair of sneakers that is going to be dropping, because they're the same ones that did Paranorman and like a bunch of the other ones. But Phil Knight's son is involved heavily in that company. I believe he's like the CEO. So yeah, anyway, this is one where they kind of changed it a bit, didn't do that tongue that stuck out. So this one was definitely a little bit cooler because of that. The tongue kind of ruins it for a lot of people on the 15 model, just because it's so different. It's just a model that I've known from the beginning, and so it's kind of fun that they're still retroing some. And the fact that they chose a 15 for this year, in fact, I'm curious why or what happened to the rumors of the Air Jordan 6 coming back again, and then like nobody gets called out for the fact that those rumors are fake. It's just kind of funny how those things kind of go down. But everybody was like, oh, it's going to be the 6 retro again, and then that obviously didn't end up happening. But we have the 15, and we still don't have the Air Jordan 11. If you guys want a full collection video again of the Doernbechers, I mean, I could do that again. I've already done one in the past, so I don't know if I really should do another one. What I will do is break out all of the Jordans at least again, get the gang back together for a picture. I'll be posting that on like Instagram and Twitter and stuff. So follow me over there if you guys haven't. Anyways, this is the shoe, and Donovan did a great job. Shout out to Doernbecher and Donovan and Nike and everybody that was part of the team that created these shoes. Anyways, that about wraps up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and did you guys scoop a pair up or not? I know the resale is not too crazy on the market anymore for the Doernbecher line, so it gives you an opportunity. If you guys really support the cause, you can go out there and try to get them hopefully close to retail. Whoever paid first round on those definitely paid their way to Doernbecher Children's Hospital already. So anyways, if you guys are interested in subscribing to my channel, feel free to do so. Notification bell to be notified of when my videos go live. And everybody have a great day, and thank you again for stopping by. Peace, guys.